M&G Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the TCU Horned Frogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
M&G Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine.
Here's Williams to throw. Moving out to the right. Unleashes one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Throwing, Williams. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Williams will pass. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. That incompletion leaves him staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
3rd and long situation.
They'll give it to Joyner. Hard running there. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. He's got 42 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Spins away from the defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Joyner. Touchdown, Cardinal! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. That's reeled in. It's Blackburn. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's a give to Joyner. Got enough for the first. Still running. There's some room. He's at the top. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Stanford! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different.
The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Bringing the heat. Going long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Working the middle. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. They'll go to the counter. Slithers into space. Turning it on. Touchdown, Cardinal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of what.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams. Going to take a shot. Makes the catch down the right side. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Hand off to Joyner. Makes a man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He might want another play. Williams will pass. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Here's Williams to throw. Rushes on him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this 2nd half. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the draw. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle,
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Throwing, Williams. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
But that's an incompletion and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for him.
Motion from the wideout. Play fake, Williams. Under fire.
That's a bad job in pass protection. I almost give the quarterback some credit because I think he knew where he was on the field. He knew he was going to get sacked for a safety. He was doing everything he could to just go down at his own 1 yard line to avoid giving up the 2 points.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Fires complete on the crosser. That's not quite going to be enough as they... Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Williams. Fires to the middle. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, the old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start.
and Joyner. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Got a little grass. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Stanford! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He wants to change this route. Williams throws it deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Here's Joyner. Beck's going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And he's in for a second touchdown.
Williams looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. It's caught. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The keeper on the option. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Stanford! Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, this offense has started the season so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting...
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Throws to the wideout. Caught. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Into the house. Touchdown, Cardinal! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Williams on the play fake. Under fire. On the move and looking deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Joyner. Picks up the first down. There's a crease. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Williams to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Williams will pass. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Got it down the field. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Throwing, Williams. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, and they get to chase him, but really good.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Joyner to begin the drive. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Williams. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd down, here's Quentin Joyner. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Washington Huskies. And it's USC looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year.
Stanford will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early 2nd half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Williams. Pressure coming. They'll run the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Williams looking for a man. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Stanford! A great catch and run for 6. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Runs through a tackle. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here's Williams to throw. Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Blackburn. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Might have a chance. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing, Williams. Unleashes one. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab in the end zone.
After that amazing performance in week one, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to.
Maybe some room here. Past the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Defense in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams. Here's the pressure. And down he goes.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like
Syracuse, New York. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Syracuse Orange. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Here's a little room there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him.
Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll give it to Joyner. Spins away from the defense. And he's still running after the move. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Stanford. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lets it fly. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running inside. It's Joyner. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Williams. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Pulls it in on the right. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
The Cardinal at the line with the first down. Let's see if they go back to the air. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Williams to throw. Here's a heat. Trying to buy time. He wants it all. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. The offense changing the play. Williams will pass. He's taking the shot. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab. Clock stops for just a moment. There is a member of the Syracuse Orange who is shaken up. Stanford, fresh off that big play through the air, is back to work. Throwing, Williams. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Got him downfield, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Play action with Williams. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Williams. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Williams looking for a man. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
It's so nice when you know.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Might be changing the route. He'll start this drive firing. Looking to take a shot. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Just got off, turn me up.
Call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Williams. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the run, deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. Halftime as both teams head into the... Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. Here's Joyner to begin the drive.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks.
Could be an alley. The 20, 10, to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
David, this guy...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
Quarterback making checks. Here's Williams to throw. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Joyner. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Williams will pass. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a... The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Throwing, Williams. Lets it fly deep downfield. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Stanford! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Using his feet. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Making side adjustments here. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's got him wide open. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Play fake, Williams. Buying some time. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You actually probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guy.